A New Year's greeting from your friendly neighbourhood, Yorkshire.
That's the wrong one, Neil. That's the wrong one. I pressed the wrong button.
Here he goes.
Neil, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Don't
do you
tell
know
him
what I
he
mean?
cared of me either.
No, I'm just saying this is our first one of 2025.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's going to be some mishaps.
John, we're 10 seconds into the
I know.
podcast.
Well, it can get better. It can only get better,
Piece
people.
of corner.
Who's him?
Dream, lead singer, John. I don't know.
Peter Cunner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do
you know who else?
better, John?
Do you know who else was in Dream?
Go on.
Brian Cox.
Well, no,
The astrologer. Yeah, he was on the old synthesizer, wasn't he? And Brian Cox, not the Hollywood actor, because Brian Cox is people, as you well know, is also an Hollywood actor. He was in Trick or Treat. Do you know the film Trick or Treat, Neil? I showed you before Christmas, before Halloween. Is the old guy who lived next door, who's Sam, dressed as a pumpkin, attacked. That's Brian Cox. He's been in loads of shit.
Well, yeah.
But it's not him out of Dream, and it's not the astrologer.
Oh.
His middle name sucks, by the way.
Unbelievable.
On that bombshell there, Neil. Here's the intro.
Hey up, you little buggers. Welcome to Paraletic Activities podcast. You're a one-stop shop for all things weird and spooky and creepy and kooky. All done with an ale or two. Sit back and relax, you little buggers.
So there you go, Neil. That's our good friend Seth Constantine, the Yorkshire exorcist. Finally, with an intro.
Good. He deserves it.
He does. He does. So this is our first show of 2025. Do you know, that's the first time I've said it.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've wrote it and first time I've said it.
Don't seem real, does it?
2025, Neil.
I know.
25 years since the millennium.
I know.
That's crazy. That's absolute. That wheel has been up 25 years.
Yeah. 24 years since the 9/11 attacks, John.
Bloody hell.
Everybody remembers where there was on the 9/11 attacks.
Where was you?
Exile. Where I am now.
What a surprise.
I know. I remember it on the radio. Yeah.
I was in. Where was I? Do you know where Halfpenny Farm is in Albury now?
Yeah.
Well, it used to be called a Point and Two Halves. I was in there doing some artwork.
Yeah.
And it came on the news, yeah. How crazy is that?
Don't seem 24 years ago that day.
So anyway, Neil, first show of 2025. As per normal people, there's no editing. What you see is what you get. Whatever is said or done in this hour is going to stay in the episode, Neil. It's as simple as that, because I don't have time to edit, Neil, and plus, I'm not very good at editing. It's as simple as bloody that.
We don't need to edit nothing, John.
Well, we do, if you want to be professional, as you keep saying.
Yeah, but
we're not Bowdy and Doyle people.
I think things are funnier when you don't edit it.
Well, in a way, yes, in a way, I totally agree.
No,
so, what is in this episode, people? And I can hear you all asking, what is in this episode? Because Neil doesn't have a clue at all. Like I say, he's been working all day. He's had his 3 naps this afternoon.
I ain't had a power nap, John.
He has more naps than Templegate.
John, I have not had a nap today.
So what is in this episode, then? I'm going to tell you. As per normal, we've got a paranormal aisle. And I think Seth, the Yorkshire exorcist, who had done our intro, has a message for us, Neil.
Was it?
I think he's got a New Year message.
Well, that's good.
We've got to Ask Orange. We've also got Guess the Horror Shit Title. And we're just going to do a catch-up of all the weird shit that has been happening around the world. A bit of 2024 and what's happening now. Because there is some weird and daft shit going about. So there you go. Now we're just going to get cracking. And we're going to start with a paranormal aisle. Now, Neil is our beer expert. He knows all about his aisles, and he always does our paranormal aisle. But, Neil, why aren't you doing tonight?
I'm still trying to lose some weight. I ain't drinking in the week. Well, drinking beer in the week. I've got me pineapple gin. And,
it's like Pat Butcher now with his G&Ts.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying my best, John. And that's all I can do. It ain't like a New Year, no mate, crap. It's none of that.
I'm sure you said that at 12 midnight on New Year's Eve.
No, John, I've been doing this before the New Year, if you remember. I lost 1.5 stone. I had a bit of a blip over Christmas. What you do, don't you?
New Year's blip.
You're indulged, don't you?
Well, Neil, if it's only a New Year's blip, last year you was a New Year blimp.
Yeah. So I'm back on it. And I'm only drinking on a Friday and a Saturday.
Neil, you've got a pint of lemon vodka over there.
It ain't, John. It is not a point of lemon vodka. It ain't. It's lemon vodka with
Kerry Tango.
Kerry Tango. My way.
Yeah.
Lunch too.
What have I got, Neil? What have I got for a paranormal hour tonight?
You tell me, John.
I have got this, Neil. It is called. Can you say that? Lane Brewing Company Mango Alicious. It's a pale ale and it's 4.7%. And it's supposed to taste like mango.
That's 25 a day.
It is, yeah. And I've got it in this bad boy right here. Watch out for Christmas. It comes in pints. This is a Lord of the Rings mug. It's even got Sting as the handle, which is the sword, Neil. It's even got an inscription on the back, which says, how cool's that, Neil? Come on, let's be honest.
It is, John. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
But
Referring to hobbits.
I've got one problem, John.
You got more than one problem, Neil. But what is the one problem that you have right now?
That handle looks nothing like Sting.
What, the singer or the wrestler? Where did you get that from? A message in the bottle, by any chance?
Message in the leather bottle the other night.
Now, Neil, Sting is the name of the sword. I think it's Sting. It might not be. It's a sword from Lord of the Rings, Neil. Now, there's a few names that it might be Aragorn's. I don't know. I think it might be Aragorn's, which don't make sense because it's a hobbit mug. It's a hobbit tankard. As you can see, it's Frodo Baggins with his ring right there. I've always wanted to finger his ring, to be honest. Have some of that.
It's an hobbit mug, right? And it still looks big with John.
It does, yeah. Look at that. I feel like Gulliver's Travels. Anyway, Mango Alicious. You can taste the mango now. You can taste the fruitiness. I've never had one from Lane Brewing Company before. 4.7, which is a good percent.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
It's not too strong. There's no bitter. There's no maltiness. There's no harshness. And I reckon on the old paranormal ale scale, I would give that a solid 4.5.
Would you? Yeah.
4.5. I would. That's actually quite nice. Yeah. So there you go. Mango Alicious in a hobbit tankard. It comes in pints. Have some of bloody that.
Anyway, let's get on with it, Johnny boy.
So, what have you got for tonight's podcast now? What have you got?
I don't know. I'm just giving the flow.
You're going to go with the flow. Good. I'm glad you said that because we've got some comments, Neil. We have.
Woohoo!
We've got some
You're
comments.
up in the well, John.
We've got a couple from the podcast we last done before Christmas, and we got some comments from our last video, our haunted pub crawl of Dudley. Yeah, Dudley. So this is from Ale House Haunts, Neil. Ale House Haunts is
Lozanese.
Yeah, it's Loza, Neil, and she's this is off the podcast. I've been missing you both so much. Thank you so much for all that you do. Laughing faces and a bloody love heart.
Oh, bless you, Loz.
Have some of bloody that.
What a great friend there is.
Yeah. When we done the last podcast, Neil, I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Paranormal Celebrities and something. I can't remember. It's been a long while now. We've had Christmas and New Year's since then.
No.
Reach Beyond Paranormal says, can't wait for this. Cherry Fizz, Neil, which is our good friend.
Yes.
Yeah, our good friend.
I know what you're on about.
Yeah, well, was it then Barn Pot?
Shit, it's going to kill me. I'm
gonna have to make a little video of this, Neil, and send it straight to her.
You put me on the fucking spot now. John, just let me.
So Cherry Fizz said, "Good to see you guys back and feeling better because obviously
before
Christmas,
she's gonna kill me.
Before Christmas, I was quite ill, and we didn't do anything for a while. Will you shut up? Barn pot. Then Monkey Magic Neil on the video of Dudley says Paralicious. That's a new word. Thanks for the Boston video and podcast. You lads bring real joy, and you will do for me. Billy Sparkle.
Billy Sparkle.
He sounds like a children's ITV magician, doesn't he? Billy Sparkle. Loving it, lads. 5 kisses, Neil.
Billy Sparkle.
I hope that's Billy of Doctor Who.
I know it. It's out from the Golden Line, is it?
And our good friend Neil, our good friend, we was on his podcast, wasn't we? Just before Christmas.
Yeah.
Good old Mickey York. Go and check out his channel. You won't be disappointed. He's sport. Awesome video, guys. Enjoy your crisps.
Enjoy your crisps.
I don't know what he means by that, Neil. I don't know if you on that haunted pub crawl in Dudley.
Yeah.
Did we have any crisps? I can't remember. Jack had some scratchings, as he always does.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He's always chomping on some kind of pork, isn't he?
Yeah, well.
And the Cat Cottage 99 just joined, recommended by ALS Horns. Looking forward to catching up with your content.
I just want to say I apologise, Ailey Summergill.
Here we go. Round of applause.
My head just been frazzled, and I do apologise.
He's back in the house, people.
I know she's going to give me some shit, because she always does.
I'm going to make sure she does,
It's like
Neil.
Estelle from the Happy Metro.
I'm going to make sure she does, Neil, to be honest. I'm going to put this little section into a little video. I'm going to send it to personally.
Sorry.
Dickhead Neil, can't remember, one of our best supporters.
It's 2024. I'm a year older, you know what I mean?
This is very true. Talking of some of our best supporters, Neil. Great watch again, fellas. Courthouse we did on the BCA, Black Country Ales. Real Ale Tour this year. Fantastic pub. Dudley Arms, I agree. But we only used to have pre-Cheltenham breakfast. Catch up soon. Have a great Christmas, you buggers. Our good friend, the Mothman, Mr. Martin Lever, Neil.
What a bloke.
What a absolutely top bloke. So, anyway, Neil, how was your Christmas and how was your New Year?
Christmas was great.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Christmas fan, I must admit. I'm a bit like the Grinch. I'm not a massive Christmas fan, John. All the stress and getting presents and this, all they have to keep being forced to eat crap food.
You're not, Neil. No one ever forces you to eat crap
They
food,
do, John.
and no one ever forces you to drink.
Yeah, but go on, it's Christmas. That's all it is. That's the saying. Well, it's Christmas. All right, then I'll stuff a fucking pork pie down my trap hole and 10 pints of lager.
Neil, you don't.
It's Christmas,
you
John.
don't need that excuse majority of the time.
Oh, John.
Well, what did you say? It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. It's Easter. It's Shrove Tuesday when you're having your 20 pancakes with maple syrup ice cream. You can't use that excuse at Christmas. You just can't do
You know
it.
what it's like, John? And I've done ever so well.
You have.
And I've poisoned my body. I ain't been that bad.
New
to be
year,
honest.
new me.
I ain't been that bad, though, John, to be honest. Have I really?
No. Even though you just stuff 4 chocolate fingers down your trap as you walk through my kitchen.
What's them chocolate fingers?
I don't think there was, Neil. I'm sure there was the dogs.
I hope the dogs to eat. Fucking hell. Looking 2 inches long and brown.
Do you know what, right? Because there was white chocolate sticks, and there was dog treats. Yeah, you never see white dog shit anymore, do you?
No, John.
What's all that about?
I don't get it. Who picks up blind people's blind dog shit up, John?
That's also a good point. But then again, because they're so brainy,
Don't tell me the dog
are.
got carried his own bag with him and puts it in the fucking poop scoop.
No, I reckon he don't do it in the street. He just waits till he get home.
Then he picks it up, John.
Pops on the toilet and gives it a good flush.
The newspaper.
You don't know, Neil.
You don't know.
Then
These
again,
dogs are amazing.
what's happened to white dog shit?
I ain't got a clue.
I think I know why. I know why
Why?
you don't see it anymore.
It's got to be the food.
Could be.
Got to be, John.
Could be. Have another guess. This
I
is
don't
only
know.
my theory. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now.
I don't know, John. That's all I can think. The food.
Well, do you know what I think? Why you don't see white dog shit anymore?
Why?
Because no one used to pick it up back in the day. They didn't give a shit. In the 80s, your dog has a shit, leave it there. It's probably been there fucking 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's why it's gone white. It's fossilised. People pick it up now because there's more people in the street watching your dog take a big shit, steamy dump in the street.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you'd have no one in the street majority of the time. You know, you'd go out 9 o'clock at night. Anybody about go on take a shit, Shep. Before you know, it's been there 4 months.
See?
And it's gone white.
I went out to the snow once and I was trying to make a snowball out of one.
Neil, why would you put that in your drink? Neil's cocktail, Advocar, lime, lemonade, and a piece of white dog shit.
Yeah.
The Ned Snowball.
Oh, you know.
I'm glad I never had fucking drinks off you.
Do you want to bet you never have
Jesus
drinks off
Christ,
that?
I wouldn't. Have you putting shit in your
I'm
drinks?
joking.
What's in that? Tampon.
Right.
That is disgusting. I apologise, people.
Have a word. Ailey.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
New year, new
Whatever.
me. So how was your new year, Neil? Anyway, talking of Christmas, before we go on, what did you get for Christmas? Have you used your drumsticks?
Yeah, son.
It wasn't chicken drumsticks,
Oh, well,
Neil.
John, I've still got to get some batteries for them.
Oh,
I have been.
fuck's sake, Neil, I shopped high and low for them.
I've been practicing, John.
How? What? What, practicing to get batteries or practicing to use the
No,
drumsticks?
I took him to a rave with me. No.
I saw you through your window doing your Harry Potter impression with one of them.
With my dressing gown on.
Cherry Vimto.
Leave Cherry Fizz out of this show. He's been on enough tonight.
Neil, you don't even remember a name, so there you go.
Hayley, some of it.
Hayley, we'll get him back. I promise.
I do apologise.
So what did you have for Christmas, Neil?
What did I have for Christmas?
So we've sorted out that you haven't used the drumsticks. I searched high and low for.
Yes. And on the Phil's and Horses calendar.
But you've used that, are you?
Yeah, I have. I had a disco light.
Yeah.
I had some chocolates, which
You ate?
I put them down the drain.
Bollocks.
No, down the
Bollocks.
drain. What else did I have, John?
I had
beers, hot sauces, some hot sauces, John.
Yeah.
So like me hot sauce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to think
Good.
what to get these days.
So how was your New Year?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
It was shit, Neil.
It was
Let's be
fucking
honest.
shit.
It was shit.
I hated it. It was shit.
It wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best.
We didn't have nowhere to sit, did we?
Nowhere to sit. And
Never again, Neil.
Never
Never again.
a jukebox on. You know what I mean? I could up my decks, John.
You could have done.
Put some
Bit of top was
tunes
on. Bit of Stu Allen at midnight.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just get everybody dancing that. But now it pox the jukebox.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy with that. Carl, sort your shit out.
He watches this, Neil.
Yeah, sort your shit out, Carlos. Anyway.
Where are we going Sunday, Neil?
We are going to the Robin 2 Club
Uh-huh.
in Bilston.
Good old Bilston. Cafe
Bilston.
Metro shut, Neil.
Coffee Metro shut. So we're going to something to eat first. We're going to have a nice something to eat at the King Arthur.
Aye.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Yeah, I'll have something to eat before I go.
Miserable. Yes.
Neil, this is why you're always skint.
Like a David, John.
Have a sandwich.
Unbelievable. Sandwich. And then we're going to all the Alderfills and Horses, David the Alderfills and Horses. Some of the characters, there's two like.
I've never heard of any of them. I can't bloody wait.
John, two that's been one episode. And
again, I don't.
Yeah.
And where Trigger coming?
Yeah,
Not that Trigger.
Oh,
the Trigger.
She's dead, John.
That's why you're coming then.
Fucking hell, what's the matter with you? Jevon's there.
Granddad.
And
Granddad and Uncle Albert. They're coming.
Albert, yeah, in spirit.
Boise.
No, he's dead as well, John.
Fucking, they're all bastard dead.
Yeah. And
Only pills and corpses, it should be called.
Should be, yeah, you're right. And Tony Angelina doing singing Queen.
Queen.
But it'd be a laugh, you know what I mean? Couple of swallies. Enjoy.
Queen.
Queen.
Queen. Yeah, so that's going to be good. Now we'll have a couple of beers, though, are we? It's weekend and all that.
You know, we'll have something to eat to the King Arthur.
You will.
Can I have a dip of chip in your curry? Well, I tell you what, it's unbelievable.
I might have a naan bread, Neil.
Grace, what for, John?
I can't have a curry. It's Sunday dinner time.
Why?
It's not me. It's not me.
You have to have a curry to the have a mixed grill.
A mixed trip. I'm not a budgie. Fucking budgie. Hope he's all right in Australia.
Yeah.
Top down.
I know, are you? Yeah, my mate, talking about people looking well, John. My mate come back today. Been to the dentist.
That's
His teeth have been playing him up, right? And he comes back all happy. He went, the doctor said I got, the dentist said I got summer teeth. I goes, what do you mean? He went, some are brown, some are yellow, and some are missing.
I like that. I have to put that on a plaque behind us. Next Saturday, Neil. Next Saturday, we're off to Nottingham.
Yeah.
We're off on a haunted pub crawl of Nottingham. And have a guess who we're meeting, Neil? Have a guess who we are meeting.
Don't scare me, John.
I ain't going to scare you. Well, let's hope she don't get scared, Neil.
Oh, wait till she sees me. She'll bloody scared, right?
Right, say that again.
Right.
I don't even
turn up, she'll be scared.
I don't even understand that then.
I know.
Yeah, so we're going down to Nottingham, to her hometown, Neil, to meet Claire Glover, who is from the YouTube channel Don't Scare Claire. And I'm going to tell you exactly the plan, Neil. I've already got the plan.
John?
Claire's got the plan. She's even going to appear on the video, Neil. She's going to give us a bit of information.
Oh,
and
yes.
haunted history
of
some of the pubs, Neil. So we're going to go to the ye old trip to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. We're also going to go to the ye old salutation.
We haven't been to that one, have we?
No, we've never been to that one.
We've been to the old trip to Jerusalem a couple of times, haven't we?
Yeah, and we're also going to the Bell Inn and the Boathouse. The Boathouse, I don't think is haunted, but it's somewhere I really want to go and visit. And Claire says it is absolutely bloody fantastic.
Yeah. I've heard the barges in there. They're fantastic. You know?
The canal barges or the onion barges. It's always food we own, Neil, eh?
Right.
Jesus Christ. Having a curry on Sunday. He's having onion barges on the following Saturday. So, Neil, the ye old trip to Jerusalem, like I say, we've been a couple of times when we investigated the Robin Hood, didn't we?
Oh, we did,
with Mark Bowner and Mr. Gary Poundland.
Oh, yeah.
Local comedian to us, Mr. Jack Kerwin. So, Neil, do you know anything about the trip to Jerusalem?
Oh, well, there, John. So I'll tell you what I've picked up on the way.
What?
Well, there.
What do you mean you weren't there?
I wasn't there when it all happened, when they all gathered at that pub and then went.
No, you dickhead. The hauntings.
Oh,
and
no,
shit,
no.
And that, he's built into the cave.
Oh, I know.
And all that malarkey.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Now, you aren't going to be there in 1799, are you?
You never know.
But anyway, that leads me on to 1799 now.
1799.
That's when the building itself changed its name to the Trip to Jerusalem. Now, the name is said to be a reference to the custom of medieval pilgrims and crusaders who gathered at the inn before leaving for the Holy Land. So, and painted on the side of the inn is the foundation date of 1189.
1189?
Yeah, 1189. Yeah.
Who painted that on, John?
God. God, I think. So, yeah. Now, the pub, known locally as Just the Trip, claims to be England's oldest inn. Now, over the years, the pub has earned a reputation for being one of the most haunted pubs in the city. Now, paranormal investigator Jordan Brooks, founder of Brooks Paranormal, always runs regular ghost hunts and claims that the paranormal activity, especially in the snug, is rife with poltergeist activity. Poltergeist activity. Neil, there's always a poltergeist. If there's a haunting, there's always some noisy, bloody, messy spirit throwing shit around. Do you know what I mean? Always, in every haunting, there's a poltergeist somewhere lurking about.
But have you got videos of it?
I haven't got any videos
of it.
Anybody
got videos of it?
But what's your favourite bit of the trip, Neil? Don't say the beers.
No.
Or the pies.
No. What do you mean, the pies, John?
There's just some nice pies there, Neil.
I've never had one, John.
I might have one.
Well, I'll show you have a Baltimore, you'll have a pie there.
I'll have a pie at 12 o'clock, Neil. I'm not having a fucking Ruby Murray.
No, I'll have a rich girl, John. Anyway, let's get back into that.
Yeah. So what do you like about the trip?
You know what I want to do?
What do you like about the trip?
Do you want to know what I want to do?
I'm about the trips from the 90s.
Do you want to know what I want to do?
What do you want to do, Neil?
When you walk in,
Yeah.
there's another ladder that goes up to the bar at the top.
Yeah.
We all had a quick sneaky peek in there last time,
Sneaky peek.
and obviously you got the what they call it, the thing hanging up.
What, the light, the lampshade.
That's supposed to be possessed. If it touches, you fucking die, basically.
A possessed lamp.
Now you know what I'm on about, John. Covered in it's off a ship, eh?
A galleon, Neil.
Galleon.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at, Neil.
The
You
galleon.
love the story of the
The
haunted
galleon.
galleon.
Yeah, but you can go and sit up there in the bar.
Yeah.
Where the haunted galleon is looking at you.
Yeah.
And have a drink.
Yeah.
And it looks absolutely amazing. It's like somewhere a pirate would sit and have a drink. I want to go up there.
There's nothing stopping you, Neil.
Well,
we've
been twice now, and I ain't never been up there and had a drink.
Do you know why, Neil? Because every time we go there, it's always packed. We go in at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So hopefully,
Well, you still stand up under the galleon. No more. Look, it'll crash down.
well, Dumaru's in there, Neil. I'm going to give you the phone and the camera, and you're going to go and film up there. So you got no choice. You can go and film the galleon.
Oh, well,
there you go then. And then we're off to the Salutation Inn, Neil. Again in Nottingham. And it dates back to the 1200s. It's renowned for its terrifying paranormal activity. Ghost hunts at the Salutation Inn have delivered some unbelievable experiences. Again, poltergeist activity is common, and shadow fingers down in the caves, because there is a cave system. What goes under the pub, Neil? What leads, obviously, to the castle.
right.
Now there was bones bones, really. You know what I mean? Bones. I was trying to think of a body, but a body. No, it wasn't a body. It was just bones was found in the caves, Neil, and they worked out that it was of a little girl.
Oh God!
How's that?
Terrible.
So people go down there and leave gifts and toys and stuff. So down the caves, there's loads of teddy bears and dolls and what have you. You know, probably now covered in crap and dust. But you know, that's a bit spooky, ain't? You know what I mean?
Just a bit.
Yeah. Are we keeping you awake, Neil?
No.
I know, yeah, he has hard work when he's always yawning. He'll bag puss half the time. Yawn, yawn, yawn. So then we're leaving the Salutation. Then we're off to the Bell Inn, Neil. The Bell Inn. And this one I'm actually looking forward to.
Just a second, Bell Inn maybe now.
Probably.
One called the Bell Inn in Derby.
That was the old Bell Hotel.
Old Bell Hotel.
So this is the old Bell. Now, Neil, again, there's cave systems going under the Bell, which lead obviously to the castle, under the streets of Nottingham. And you can actually see the caves from the bar.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's a glass window in the bar which looks straight down into a well, down into the caves.
Bloody hell.
Now, these three pubs, Neil, all claim to be the oldest pubs in Nottingham. Salutation, the Trip, and the Bell. No one knows, though, because obviously that old, no one can prove which one is the oldest. Now, the Bell has stood at the edge of Nottingham's vast old market square since 1437, apparently. Again, it's a very reported haunted venue boasting quaint and cosy snugs and bars, and there hides a dark and eerie secret. Under the pub, the underworld that stretches deep into the glooms beneath the city. So there's loads of tunnels going everywhere through the city, which more than likely was where people would escape from the castle.
Right.
I mean, or just a quick jaunt from the castle to the pub and back again. So you got to get an Uber.
Yeah.
More than likely. So that's what we're doing. We're meeting Claire, and then we're going to them three pubs, film it all, and then we're going to the boathouse and have a bloody chill out, because the ales in the boathouse, Neil, are second to none.
Fantastic.
It's a proper craft bar, and it's got a canal going through it with a barge in the middle.
Hey, now, any locks?
Any locks? I don't know, Neil. I don't know. Good question, though. Is there any locks in the boathouse? I will find out.
Well, you know, sounds like a good day.
It's going to be a cracking day, Neil. I can tell you, bloody that. So anyway, Neil, we've done the comments, got the beers, done a little catch up. Do you know this year just gone?
Yeah.
And even this week, there has been so much weird shit going on.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of stories, Neil. Now, bear with me. So anyway, the first one, this actually happened just before Christmas, because it was a Christmas present. Now, a couple from Barnsley were left gutted after the husband ordered a diamond-studded Fabergé egg
Hold up.
for the 20-year anniversary.
What's a Fabergé egg?
What's a Fabergé egg?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be, they are an expensive, colourful egg encrusted in diamonds and jewels.
Jesus.
So, you know, some of them go for millions. I mean, millions, Neil. So he thought he'd order his wife one for $59.99. So what he received for his $59.99, he didn't receive a Fabergé egg, Neil. He received a potato stuck with earrings in it. So Howie felt a snatch.
What?
That was his name.
Come off, he's a bullshit story, John.
It's true. It was in the news.
What's his name?
It was on Sky News.
Howie felt a snatch.
Howie felt a snatch.
Come on, John.
59 said, I wanted to get Betty something special.
Betty felt a snatch.
While I was skeptical at the $59.99 price tag, I never dreamed I would be stuck with a marriage pipe and potato. They've ruined our marriage. Now, Betty felt a snatch. 42, toy girl, said 2024 has been an awful year. And this has just put the cherry on the top. I can't put that on display. So old Howie felt a snatch. Thought he'd bought his wife a Fabergé egg
John,
for 60 quid for the anniversary and ended up with a marriage pipe and potato with some fake diamond earrings stuck in it.
I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
She said she can't put that potato on display. I won't put my name on display. Would you? What's your name? Betty felt a snatch.
Howie felt a snatch.
Howie felt a snatch.
Howie
felt a snatch.
What a cracking story.
Oh, the hell.
Do you know what? What's all the
You believe that?
Yeah, I do. I saw the pictures.
You believe the name?
Why not?
Look, who's in related to? Bend over.
Anyway, Neil, do you know what's selling out all over the world? Mosh pit nappies. People are selling mosh pit nappies, Neil. So it's basically an adult incontinence nappy designed for concert goers. So you ain't got to have lung queues at the toilets, and you haven't got to miss your favourite track from your favourite artist. You can just basically piss yourself. How good is that?
No, that's fantastic. Stinking of fucking urine.
No, Neil. It's
weighing you down, like when a nappy's full and it's sagging behind your arse.
But it's leather.
I don't care what it is, John.
So
it's a stupid idea.
Neil, it's a limited edition pit diaper. That's what they're called.
You're telling me these dickheads are going to be throwing them across the road? I mean, with a big turd in it, and it back breaks on as it's going through the crowd. Oh man.
Steps are just going to break out into tragedy.
See
and this fucking this full balloon type nappy comes flying across the stage. It's an H in the face.
Captain
Tragedy.
Nappy talking, nappy talk.
So Neil, they're selling out. You can get them for $75, £59. And they're selling out, Neil. People are buying them. Because people
nappy shopper.
So people are wearing them at gigs, say going to the toilet and just pissing themselves right there and then.
John, so a lovely looking wench, yeah?
Yeah.
He's got these trousers on, he's got a nappy underneath that's bulging through her pants. Why would you wear one of them?
Don't know. But I'm going to ask you a question right now. Say you was wearing one at the when you go and watch Erasure. Yeah. Say you're wearing this leather pit diaper going to watch Erasure, right? And you've got them on. You think, do you know what? Actually, I need a piss. I'm going to try it out. Then you have a piss, and you think, do you know what? Nappy days.
No,
nappy days. That is actually quite good.
You'd look fucking stupid under my leotard.
Nappy days, that's actually work to treat. Before you know it, you've had 5 pisses. Fuck it. Well, now I've started. Now I've opened that tap. It ain't stopping.
So where do you put it when it's full?
In the bin.
In the bin.
I don't know, Neil. I haven't invented them.
I think it's a fucking stupid idea.
So if anybody sees Neil at the Erasure concert, stand well back. He'll be bouncing out there like he's on a space opera. Ba-boing, 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 ba-boing.
Like a nutty professor.
Now, this daft bastard here, Neil, he goes, I used Marks and Spencer's vine tomatoes as anal beads, and now I'm shitting ketchup. So this guy, Neil, was very misguided, right? So he didn't have any anal beads, and he was quite horny. He's gay. So he went in the fridge, and he found some vine tomatoes, still on the vine.
I love the vine tomatoes, John.
Still on the
Well,
vine.
indeed.
And he inserted them into his rectum. Now, after a while, they are kind of like disintegrated. And when he went for a dump, it was like shitting ketchup, he said.
That's just vile, John.
I know.
What's the matter with these people?
I have no idea, Neil.
Why would you stick?
But you know what? Alan, who's an interior designer.
I bet it is.
Yeah. He admits being an homosexual. And he was kind of like, he wanted to know what the strength of the vine tomato would be up his arse.
Did you try to interior design his fucking inside of him?
And he says, at the moment of climax approached, I took a huge snort of poppers and pulled out the stalk of the vine, expecting the tomatoes to pop out one after another, but that didn't happen. I was left clutching a bare stalk, and all the tomatoes were left up my bumhole.
Fox. John.
Over the next couple of days, they begin to come apart and pass normally. Unfortunately, it was like shitting ketchup. So there you go, Neil. So there you go. That's what's been going on in this country, people.
I just don't get it, John.
This is all to our American audience, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing, Seb?
All right, Seb.
How are you, pal? So that's what happens in this country. So if you do want to come over to this country, or you all our American and Chinese and Canadian fans, this is what you got to expect, Neil. People get to Marks and Spencer's. I mean, why don't they go to Morrison's? Cheaper.
I've seen a video the other day, and I'm sure to God it was set up, but it was funny.
Yeah.
There's 2 paramedics, and there's a bloke with an Hoover on his dick, right?
What doofy was he?
John, honestly. And the 2 paramedics are there, right? And fucking trying to get this Hoover off his dick.
Yeah.
And the one paramedic tripped up over the Hoover. Mind you, the Hoover had a wig on it.
Was it an Henry?
He was smiling, only because the Hoover was. And she clicked the on button. And he's like, you know. I thought it was real at first.
Don't just tell me Wellington in my room. Was it doofy?
I don't know. John. The Hoover had a wig on it. I can't believe it.
It must have been an Henrietta then.
No, yeah. The goblin.
Neil, I'm gonna have to phone or message our good friend Luke.
Why?
Luke Walker, the Riddler.
No, see nothing of him no more, John, and I hope you can listen to this, Lukey boy.
He's a busy man. I
spoke
to him today.
You don't speak to me.
I don't think he's got your number. Neil. So yeah, I'm gonna have to contact the Riddler because one is our cryptid expert. Yeah. Because there has been a new video of Bigfoot circulating the internet. It's gone viral, Neil.
One man knows here, was it?
that
was big guts.
Big guts. Now, I wasn't going to say it, Neil. You say
it. John, it was on the tip of your fat tongue.
So, it's a new video of Bigfoot just chilling under a tree, Neil.
In a park.
Yeah, Warpleck Park. And he's also become a TikTok star now. Now, the content creator has alleged captured the fairy beast on video in what could be the clearest footage of the much debated mythical beast to date. The video boasts more than 1.2 million views
Are
on
these
TikTok.
people stupid, John?
On TikTok, Neil.
Do you know these people stupid?
Yeah.
Do you know who's back on television? No, all of a sudden he's back and they've seen a Bigfoot.
I don't know, Neil.
Richard Keys.
He's one hairy bastard,
No,
to be honest.
He is. Under his sleeves, his hairs are coming out of his fucking knuckles.
He's the only person who turns into human at a full moon. He's that bastard hairy. But anyway, the person who'd done the video, Neil, he says this. He goes, I really think I caught a fucking Bigfoot on camera. He's not Yorkshire, he's from America, but I can't do American accent. Caught a fucking Bigfoot on camera, exclaimed E.M. Alfaro in the caption to the brief clip, which was shot in the parallel forest in Lawton, Oklahoma. Well, no one thought Sasquatch was finally found. It turns out the sighting was all part of an ad campaign for the Bigfoot head shop in Lawton. So all these people, Neil, on TikTok thought this video was real. There he is, Neil, chilling out. Can you see him there?
See that?
There is Bigfoot there. I don't know if you can see on camera. Probably not. There he is, chilling out under the tree. Now, 1.2 million people thought it was real, and all it was an ad campaign. So, so there you go. Have somebody. This is how gullible people are, especially on TikTok now. So, Riddler, your job's safe. You are still our cryptid expert. On that bombshell right there, people, we have got a message
In a bottle.
from the one and only. And I'll bring Sting into it again.
God, I'll probably keep looking at me.
It's a good job you're not an orc, Neil, because it'd glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it glows blue. You know this, Neil. You've saw Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
I can't remember it, John.
You know what you are, Neil? You're a bloody disgrace. So, Neil, our good friend, Seth Constantine, the Yorkshire exorcist, has only gone and sent us a New Year's message.
Was it really?
He has, yeah. I'm going to play it for you right now. So do us a favour, people. Pin back the lug holes and close your chop holes. Here's Seth Constantine.
A New Year's greeting from your friendly neighbourhood Yorkshire exorcist. It's me here, Seth Constantine. To the fine folks at Paraletic Activities, may the coming year bring you more chills than a Yorkshire winter, but the good kind. The kind that makes your hairs on your back of your neck stand to attention. May your investigations unearth more ghostly whispers than a graveyard on a misty morn. And may your microphones capture sounds that make even the bravest of souls shiver. And if you happen to stumble upon a particularly stubborn spirit, remember, a Yorkshire exorcist, me, is always on hand to lend a holy hand. And I tell you now, if I have to come over there to your stubborn spirit, I'm going to give it a right good thump up the choppos. Any road, Happy New Year, and may your podcast continue to haunt our nightmares in the best possible way. Ta-da, from me to you.
Cheers, Seth.
Cheers, pal.
Thanks for that. We miss our Seth, don't we?
Yeah, I do, John.
I know we keep sending this message, but we haven't hooked up for a while, have we?
I don't want to talk about it, John.
Why not? You were talking about it earlier on that, you know, we want Seth to come out on our next jaunt to Nottingham and meet Don't Scare Claire and her husband, which is going to be a cracking day. So, Seth, if you're watching, you're coming. Whether thou like it or thou don't. Okay.
You wrap up the choppos.
On that bombshell there, Neil, it's time for Ask Orange.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we do this little section called Ask Orange, where I ask Neil a certain question, and I've got a list right in front of me, and we work our way down the list, and we'll find out which is Neil's favourite of whatever the list is. So, as we're going to Only Fools and Horses meet and greet on Sunday, here's a list of some of Great Britain's best TV sitcoms. Okay, Neil, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready? Here we go then. Choose from this list. Obviously, we can't have only fools and horses because it's Neil's favourite of all time. So it's pointless putting it on there. Yeah. So we're going to start with Heidi High or One Foot in the Grave.
Oh, Heidi High.
Heidi High Campers. Oh, super lad. Heidi High or Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. I even know what he's going to say now. Or Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh.
I can't believe you're thinking about this.
Well, that's an odd one, John.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yeah.
Balix.
Say Mrs. Brown's Boys. I know you're disappointed.
I'm very disappointed now.
I know.
Mrs. Brown's Boys or I'm Alan Partridge.
I've never really watched I'm Alan
You're a
Partridge.
fucking disgrace.
I've never really. I have done.
If you want me, brother, I'll disown you.
So he's got that fucking cup over there, Ace. Say disown me.
I'm a concerned hobbit
I'm gonna
now.
have to say Mrs. Brown's Books. I've watched Alan Partridge.
Fucking hell, I'll tell you what, Neil, you ain't coming fucking Saturday. Telling you, I ain't having this. I am not having. You, my friend, my brother,
Never really had a chance to watch it.
are going to sit down and we're going to watch every episode of I'm Alan Partridge,
All right.
whether you like it or not.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Mrs. Brown Boys or the In-Betweeners.
The In-Betweeners.
The In-Betweeners or Gavin and Stacey.
The In-Betweeners. I've never really watched Gavin and Stacey.
Good job myself, yeah, listening to you.
I can't help that, can I?
The In-Betweeners or Men Behaving Badly.
In-Betweeners.
Do you remember the theme tune, Neil?
Men Behaving Badly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then.
I can't remember now. I do remember it.
The In-Betweeners. Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
The In-Betweeners or the Young Ones.
The Young Ones. All day long.
The Young Ones or Blackadder.
Young Ones.
The Young Ones or Bottom.
I like Bottom.
We know, Neil. Especially if it was in the Golden Lion.
Shut up, dickhead. Women's bottoms, John. Not fucking gay, hairy bastard bottoms.
Sorry to all our LBGQ community out there. It doesn't mean
I'm not amphibian.
You're not amphibian. You're not an amphibian.
I mean, what do you call it?
I have no idea now.
I don't know.
Homophobic.
Homophobic, that's it. I'm not homophobic.
Dick splat. The Young Ones or Bottom.
Bottom, John.
Bottom. And Bottom or the Royal Family. My ass.
Royal Family is good. I do like Bottom now, John.
We know. You've said.
I do like a good episode of Bottom. Yeah, I love Rick Mann. I like Andy Edmondson.
So who are you going for, Neil? Fucking Bottom, John. So everybody, Neil loves Bottom.
I do.
So there you go, Neil. That was Ask Orange. Now, people, like to say,
you missed some off there, John. Some of my favourites.
name some then, Neil, because I went through the list. Do you name any more?
Phoenix Nights, Max and Paddy.
Oh, Barracks. Are they sitcoms though?
Yes, John.
Are they though?
I would have gone for half one of them.
I know, yeah.
Bottom.
Well, I'd have put them on there.
I noticed that, John.
I didn't. There wasn't on the list, Neil. It ain't my fault. I like Car Share as well. That was good.
Car Share was really good.
That was good, Neil. So anyway, Neil, it's time for. Do you know you're on your no beer diet?
Yeah.
Monday to Thursday. But you still like a milkshake, Neil. So get your chocolate brownies. It's time for Flip the Screen. we've only got a couple of minutes left, Neil, so we're going to kind of just have a little bit of flip the screen because
10 minutes
people,
left, John.
People, yeah, but Neil, when you start right, just do your 10 minutes to work out if you like bottom or fucking the young ones. So I love him.
Young ones and bottom, keep that out of it, John.
All right, Jimmy. So I love my horror films. I love films in general, Neil. I do. I love going to the movies. I love watching films on Sky. I love watching DVDs. I love watching a movie now. I love, that's why I got my Lord of the Rings. Nearly everything in the Brewdog Tavern is related to a movie now, as you can see around the bar. What we've got there, Pulp Fiction. We've got the Joker. We've got Rocky. What else we got, Neil? The Lost Boys.
Emmanuel in Bangkok.
Confessions of a Window Cleaner.
Confessions of a driving instructor over there.
Ghostbusters.
Lemon Popsicle.
Slaughtered Land, American Werewolf, Zombies, Dawn of the Dead, Friday the 13th, Ghostbusters again. We got the lot now. We got the lot going on. We got the lot going on. So yeah, I love my movies. So flip the screen is probably my favourite section. It's only a little section today, and it's going to be a film that I recommend. And I don't know if Neil's watched it.
I doubt if I watch it round here. Mind you, I've got a good dodgy stick now.
Neil, you can't be saying that, Neil, because you'll be getting a knock on your door.
I don't know where I live, John.
This is very true. Okay, Lynn will get a knock on the door. Yeah, I've got a dodgy stick. Why ain't you got a TV license? So, no, you've got to keep that on the down low. You've got to keep that on the down low. Neil, have you watched Drag Me to Hell?
Yes.
You have?
I have.
Lord have mercy, people.
I remember it, bro. I watched it. You remember telling me to watch it? That was one of the scary looking films.
So this is a film that us recommend. Well, I recommend because I remember it. I've watched it quite a few times. Drag Me to Hell, directed by Sam Raimi, Neil. Now, can you name me a very popular film that Sam Raimi also directed and wrote the script and all that malarkey?
Sam Raimi? Oh. Yeah. Was it the one? That one.
When
I put the glasses on.
That's 13 Ghosts, Neil.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Oh no, I remember this.
The Evil Dead, Neil.
The Evil Dead, yeah.
When he puts the glasses on, that one. Batlex. The Evil Dead. So anyway, Drag Me to Hell. If you ever watched it, people, this is the storyline. Christine Brown is a loan officer at a bank, but is worried about her lot in life. She's in competition with a colleague for the manager's position, and also isn't too sure about the status with her boyfriend. Now she's worried about her boss. Now this old woman comes in and she wants to get an extension loan on her house, Neil. That's what she wants. Now she's called Mrs. Ganoush. That's what she's called. She's kind of an old Romanian gypsy woman. Now, she faces closure on her house, and all she wants is some bloody more money. So she ain't going to lose her house. And old Christine Brown says, no, you're not having it. You can't have none. You get out, basically.
Yeah, I remember the film.
Yeah.
Now.
So the old woman places a curse on poor old Christine. And then she learns that in a few days, she's going to be taken to hell now. And she has to use a seer to rid herself of this demon that is going to come and take her to hell. So that's the premise of the film, the storyline now.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's a very, very good film.
It's a good film.
It's a very comedy horror film.
I don't think it was comedy, John.
It's got its scary moments.
I mean, shit the life out of me.
It's got a bit of gore.
Is that the one where she's in the car park and she's in the back seat?
Yeah. Old Ganoush.
Honest to God. That really freaked me out.
So basically, she's been put on a curse by Mrs. Ganoush. And she's saying that you are going to be taken to hell. And she gives her a button, Neil. Puts a button in a car pocket.
Yeah.
And if she don't get rid of that button, she's going to be dragged to hell by a demon.
Yeah.
And so she's there panicking. All these weird stuff's going on in the house. Paranormal stuff. She keeps popping out of nowhere. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. Ganoush dies.
Yeah.
She can't get rid of the curse because she's dead. So what's she going to do? What's she going to do, Neil? She goes to see a seer or someone who can help her get rid of this curse. So there you go. It's a really good film. I really advise people to watch it. But I have got a couple of cheeky facts on the film, Neil.
Down the barrier and soon he comes and gets the button.
Something like that, Neil. I can't spoil it. They can't have no spoilers, Neil. Can't have no spoilers. Now, a couple of cheeky kind of facts on the film, Neil. Although Drag Me to Hell was not released until 2009, the two Raimi brothers wrote the screenplay for the film back in the 90s under the title The Curse. The idea was to make the film after they completed Army of Darkness, which was Evil Dead 3. But other projects drew their interest away. So they actually wrote the script in the 90s.
Right.
Now, as per normal, one of Raimi's favourite actors, obviously again from The Evil Dead, is Bruce Campbell, who plays Ash in The Evil Dead. And he wanted him to play a role in Drag Me to Hell. Unfortunately, Campbell was too busy, so he says, "No, I ain't doing it." Now, the underlying plot of Drag Me to Hell draws on several international folklores, namely one of Greek and German origin. In Greek mythology, Mrs. Ganoush closely resembles the Furies, not them ones from
Furies,
not them from the Warriors, Neil.
Tyson.
No, the baseball Furies from the Warriors. So she resembles the Furies, which are spiritual entities summoned by those wronged by others as a means of getting like revenge, really, basically. Now, in Germany and Austria, a similar entity known as Krampus holds similar powers. Obviously, Christmas holidays, Krampus comes by and he rewards children for good behaviour, but drags away the naughty little bastards to the underworld for eternity and beats them with a big branch. So while Drag Me to Hell pulls from various folktales, the movie is also a loose remake of the 1957 Curse of the Demon, also known as Night of the Demon, directed by Jack Tuar. The film stars Donna Andrews, an American professor, blah, blah, blah. A demon wants to drag her to hell, basically, and that's where it all comes from. So there you go. Now,
It's a good film.
there's a similar plot to the film Drag Me to Hell. This is going to blow your socks off. Can be traced to at least two 1970s TV shows. The 1976 episode of Happy Days.
Whatever.
Neil, have you noticed how our show just links everything? I mentioned Nappy Days earlier on,
Yeah.
and now this is Happy Days. In an episode called The Evil Eye, it featured a very similar plot in which Al is cursed by a demon, Al who had the calf, in Happy Days. Also, a 1997 episode of Alice called The Hex featured an identical story where Alice is confronted in a diner and cursed by a vengeful old lady. It's amazing how people and like directors and that, and even book writers nick shit from other people and songwriters and everything.
It's like songs, eh, John? You have a look at the charts today. All the songs are remixes of old songs.
Yeah.
And all these young ones have never heard before and they think it's brand new. It ain't.
It's not, Neil. It's not.
But that was the same when we was younger. Because there's a lot of, like, obviously, UB40. They'd done that many records. I thought there was original, but the one was from like the Trojan records and all the old stuff,
old Jamaican songs from like the 40s and 50s, weren't they?
But we don't know. Oh, bloody brilliant.
Oh, it's great, that is. Great, that is. Red wine. Love it.
Red wine. Who done that, John?
UB40.
Who done the original?
I had no idea.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond? Oh, right. Didn't know that. Oasis, nearly all their songs are rip off of other songs, rips and all that kind of stuff.
Don't Look Back in Anger. That is a thingy.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Correct. So, Neil, if you was going to give a rating on Drag Me to Hell, you remember the film, out of 10, what would you give it?
John, I really enjoyed the film. I will give that 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
That's a good score.
I'd like to watch it again, I would.
Yeah, that's a really good score. And do you know what? Even though it's got its comical moments and comedic moments, it's got some good scares in it.
It has. Shouldn't like that, man.
It's not a bad story. It's got a nice little twist at the end. And it just flows really well. I would give that a solid 8 out of 10 as well. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
You know what else has got a good twist at the end, John?
I dread to think.
Chubby Checker's autobiography.
He's got a part 2, eh? It's called Twist Again.
Yeah.
So, any last words?
No. I'm happy with that, John.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, Neil. So
2025.
25. Well, let's get it on. Let's get it on a bang. Hopefully, we'll have some stories from our jaunt to Nottingham with a downscare Claire.
Yes,
and we'll share them with bloody you lot.
I look a bit slimmer on camera, I'm trying my best. I really am.
Please go and check out some of our YouTube videos, our haunted pub crawls. I think you'll be quite surprised on how good they are. They're a really good
great
watch.
videos, really am.
And the views are going up and up and up. So I'm happy
only
with
25 minutes long. Sit there, have a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is then what's the next one?
I mean, cup of tea, pack of hobnobs, watch it, finish your tea, put the hobnobs in the cupboard. Videos
we're doing all the hard work, you know that. We're travelling about, you're going to these pubs and drinking and eating.
I know, Jesus Christ, it's such a burden.
It's hard work,
such a burden.
Man. Really is hard work.
Anyway, on that bombshell, Neil, I've got to remember this saying because we hadn't said it for about 4 weeks. So anyway, this goes out to all you horror junkies out there, you cryptid stalkers, you alien twitchers, and you ghost catchers. If you are out investigating this weekend and you do not get any spirits, Neil, just do what we do. What do we do, Neil?
We drink them instead.
We drink them instead.
God bless you all. Anybody who's watched till the end, thank you very much.
See you in a couple of weeks. Let's play it with a bit of carp diem.